Boy, some of these questions are really hard.
Yeah, I wonder how this game ever got started in the first place, and why an almanac? Wouldn't it be easier to look up the answers online?
Well, sometimes you can look things up online, but search engines don't always get you to the answer you want. And you don't always have a computer available.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. But what about an encyclopedia or a dictionary?
Well, a dictionary is good for pronunciation or spelling, or to look up the meaning of words. And an encyclopedia gives you a lot of in-depth information, but only on certain subjects. So neither one can do what an almanac can.
What makes an almanac so great?
Well, for one thing, it's published every year, so it always has up-to-date information. And it covers a ton of subjects, so it's a great place to look up facts or get ideas for a research paper.
How come you know so much about the almanac?
Well, last year at my old school, we had an Almanac competition, and I kind of got started using the almanac then. Once I started, I was hooked. I mean, there's so much cool stuff. There's lists and tables of facts about everything. What movies won Oscars? The best amusement parks in the world. Who had the most home runs in the National League last year? The tallest buildings in the world and where they're located. There are charts and graphs that show trends, like how popular SUVs have become. Or comparisons of which countries use the most energy. There are maps of different parts of the world, interesting pictures, and short articles on a lot of different topics. You can find all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, speaking about finding stuff, if I'm going to do well tomorrow, I need some practice finding answers fast.
Fast is good, but you need to make sure you get the right answer. That's why it's important to listen carefully to the question.
Okay, I agree. So how do you find the right answers fast?
Well, after you get the keywords from the question, then probably the most common way is the general index in the back of the book. It's all in alphabetical order.
Let's give it a try.
Here's a question. Since the beginning of civilization, rivers have helped to develop the interior of continents by providing transportation for raw materials, manufactured goods, and people. 3 major rivers of the world are the Chang, the Nile, and the Amazon, according to the World Almanac, which is the longest.
Well, we know the names of all 3 rivers, so we could look up each river individually in a general index, but that would take a lot of time.
Yeah, but we can use a keyword. We know they're all rivers, right?
Right.
So let's look up rivers in the general index. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll all be listed together.
Yeah, here it is, rivers. There are 3 pages listed. Let's try the first one. Here's a table of the principal rivers of the world. For each continent, the major rivers are listed in alphabetical order. The table also shows where the rivers end and their lengths.
Now, if we scan the table for the names of each river, then we can find them fast. And all we have to do is compare their lengths.
Okay, I'll scan the table if you'll take notes.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're looking for Chang, Nile, and Amazon. Here's the Nile in Africa, 4,160 miles. The Chang in Asia is 3,964 miles long. And the Amazon in South America is 4,000 miles.
So the answer is the Nile at 4,160 miles. That was really good. That was fast.
Yeah, looking up keywords in the general index works really well.
Isn't that Jeffrey and one of his teammates over there?
Oh yeah, looks like they're practicing too.
You know, there are other ways to look up facts beside the general index.
Yeah, I know. For one thing, there's a quick thumb index on the back cover. That's one way to find broad categories of information.
Like if I asked you, what U.S. city had the largest population in the last census?
I would just go to the tab, U.S. population, follow it over to the black marks on the side, and open it up to those pages.
And here we are, United States population.
You can scan the headings at the top of the pages, looking for the one that says cities.
Yeah, here it is. U.S. population cities. New York City is the first city listed. In 2000, it had a population of 8,008,278.
Okay, so that's one way to find information fast if you know what you're looking for fits into one of these categories.
There's also the Quick Reference Index inside the back cover. It has more categories, all listed in alphabetical order. Everything from Academy Awards to zoological parks.
Yeah, and there's that special Sports Quick Reference Index on the bottom of the page. That'll make finding sports trivia a whole lot faster.
Okay, let's see if it is faster. Here's a sports question. If a woman is a great basketball player, an exemplary citizen, and an excellent student, she may be eligible for the Wade Trophy. In the year 1995, who took the trophy home?
We're talking basketball here. Let's look under basketball. There are two choices, college or professional.
Well, the question said good student, so I guess you'd have to be in school. So let's look under college basketball.
Okay, here's the section of college basketball. Let's scan the heading for our keyword, Wade Trophy.
Wade Trophy. Here it is. The winners are listed by year. The winner in 1995 was Rebecca Lobo from Connecticut.
That was pretty fast. We'll have to use the Quick Reference Sports Index in the competition.
Good idea.
Okay, so the Quick Reference Index is good if you know the general category you want. It's also a good place to start to look up facts for your research paper or to get a topic for your paper.
Yeah, so is a table of contents in the front of the book. It lists categories of all kinds of information in the order they appear in the Almanac.
Yeah, the categories here are like a list of courses you would take at school. Arts and media, United States government, world history.
Oh look, flags and maps. They've got flags for every country in the world.
Okay, here's a question for you. How many colors are in the Libyan flag?
Oh, that's easy. 1. It's right here in the flag section. It's all green. There's no other pattern or color on it.
Very good.
Okay, now you try this one. Use your World Almanac to find the North American city located at 30 degrees north latitude and 90 degrees west longitude.
Okay, I think I would use the maps in the middle of the almanac for this question. Okay, first it's North America. Then let's see, 30 degrees north latitude, 90 degrees west longitude. Oh, that's New Orleans.
That's great, David. You got that answer really fast.
So, have you two figured out how an almanac works yet? That's Almanac, A-L-M-A-N-A-C.
Oh, Jeffrey, why don't you just go crawl back under the rock you came from?
You'll be showing me a little more respect after we beat you in the Almania finals tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Just to show you what a great sport I am, you're both invited to my victory party after the finals. See you two tomorrow.
What a jerk. He thinks he's so cool.
Don't let him get to you. Let's just get back to practicing so that we can celebrate tomorrow. And I don't mean at his party.